Hi there, welcome to Apple World. I pose myself the inquiry. What might Whitney need? Whichever way he gets it, now is the ideal opportunity. It was a strange occasion where Whitney's body was still in the inn, and there was this kind of party where obviously a portion of the room was in tears. The other half was somewhat celebratory. What did you feel about that? I believed that was the end of the craziness. Did you give an idea of dropping? Never. You won't ever suspect never. Could you? Did you at any point think no? The family didn't believe I should give an idea. I didn't have any idea. It's been a long time since we lost the incredible Whitney Houston. Be that as it may, the hypothesis encompassing the unusual conditions of her passing proceeds. Also, we are presently hearing new subtleties from the one who was nearer to Whitney than her own family, Robin Crawford, Robin Whitney's dearest companion. Furthermore, at a certain point, her darling has ended her quietness in her relationship with Whitney. Furthermore, her remarks have ignited a discussion via online entertainment about the role Whitney's family could have played in her destruction, for certain fans in any event, guaranteeing that Whitney's family forfeited her. What's more, I felt a sense of urgency to share who that lady was behind all the distinction. Regardless of the fact that Whitney Houston has been away for nearly 10 years, her name shows up in titles more frequently than that of many living craftsmen. As of late, Whitney's name has begun moving regarding bits of hearsay about the supposed blood penances in Hollywood. The rundown of celebs whose demise has been named a penance is a long one. And keeping in mind that some accept this as another paranoid fear, others call attention to the fact that numerous craftsmen have either lost friends and family not long ago before their professions exploded, or they personally passed on under strange conditions subsequent to arriving at the pinnacle. Furthermore, with regards to unbelievable craftsmen like Michael Jackson, Sovereign, and Whitney Houston, they were worth more dead than alive. Whitney's total assets were supposedly around $20 million when she passed away. Be that as it may, after her passing, her home quadrupled in value. Furthermore, for this reason, there's a far and wide conviction that effective craftsmen who have previously reached their pinnacle are killed by their names since they can produce more pay in the afterlife. Also, supposedly, in some cases, the craftsman's family is in on it. Presently, with regards to Whitney's family, it's anything but mysterious that there was a ton of brokenness there. What's more, one reason Whitney disagreed with them was her relationship with Robin Crawford. Whitney and Robin met in 1980 at a day camp when Whitney was 16 and Robin was 19. They quickly turned out to be my dearest companions. Furthermore, as the years went by, their companionship transformed into something else. Notwithstanding, Robin later uncovered that Whitney cut off the actual part of their friendship since she stressed what sort of effect it would have on her profession. Yet, all things being equal, Whitney and Robin remained dear companions and stayed in contact until Whitney's passing. On occasion, Robin additionally filled in as Whitney's right-hand imaginative chief and co-administrator and was even the housekeeper of distinction at Whitney's wedding to Bobby Brown. And keeping in mind that Robin and Bobby really managed everything well, it was Whitney's close family, especially her mother, Cissy Houston, who disagreed with Whitney and Robin's fellowship. Cissy herself conceded in her 2013 meeting with Oprah that it totally would have annoyed her to assume Whitney was gay. Do you accept that Whitney and Robin were in a gay relationship? I don't actually have the foggiest idea. I thought, I could have done without her. What didn't you like? She just addressed me. Being impolite once in a while, could it have annoyed you in the event that your little girl Whitney was gay? Totally. It would have irritated you. You could not have possibly preferred that. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Not by any stretch of the imagination. You could never have supported it. No. Concerning Bobby Brown's 2016 meeting with us week after week, he uncovered that he realized Whitney had gotten physically involved with Robin before their marriage, and he didn't disapprove of it. In any case, he said Cissy never acknowledged her girl for what her identity was. As a matter of fact, as per Bobby, Cissy attempted to get Robin terminated from Whitney's group. Then, at that point, Bobby offered something considerably surprising, asserting that the manner in which Cissy treated Robin contributed to Whitney's demise. I truly feel that assuming Robin was acknowledged in Whitney's life, Whitney would, in any case, be alive today. Bobby said she didn't have dear companions with her any longer. Other than that, Dee Warwick, the sister of Sissy's cousin DNA Warwick, has been blamed for saying Whitney when she was a kid. These claims were spread to people in general in the 2017 narrative about Whitney. In any case, DNA and Sissy firmly denied the exposition at any point. Mary Jones, Whitney's own collaborator, says she told Whitney, "You must tell your mom, Dee, did you?" In any case, Whitney won't ever do. "I think she was embarrassed." The associate says she used to say that. "I keep thinking about whether I successfully made her think I needed her." Notwithstanding, Whitney's more established sibling, Gary, supported the charges and guaranteed that he, as well, was improperly moved by Dee. "I was being established with, now and again." Concerning Whitney's fans, many accept these claims and think this is one of the primary motivations behind why Whitney battled with substance dependence all through her adult life. This has painted an exceptionally bad picture of Whitney's family in fans' eyes. Also, after Clive Davis conceded that Whitney's family allowed him to proceed with his Grammy party while Whitney's dead body was still in the structure, fans even began blaming Whitney's family for forfeiting her. Whitney passed on February 11, 2012, the very day she was scheduled to perform at Clive's pre-Grammys party at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. Unfortunately, only hours before the occasion, Whitney's aide found her dormant body in the lodging bath. What's more, in spite of efforts by paramedics, Whitney was authoritatively proclaimed dead at 3:55 p.m. At first, the reason for death remained dubious, however. Specialists later credited it to a mix of suffocating coronary illness and the presence of cocaine in her framework, likewise expressing there were no obvious signs of criminal expectation. Notwithstanding, what caused a commotion was that the post-mortem report referenced an outside injury on Whitney's body. In the meantime, fans developed progressively dubious feelings, particularly subsequent to discovering that Clive Davis had continued with his party at a similar scene even after he was informed of Whitney's demise. Clive, in any case, protected his choice, describing it as a recognition for Whitney. He asserted it was what Whitney would have needed and furthermore uncovered that Whitney's family told him not to drop the occasion. "You don't drop. You transform a night into recognition. You had a superb night. Evening into, did you give an idea of dropping? Never. You won't ever suspect never. Could you? Did you at any point figure that the family didn't maintain that I should give an idea to them? No." In any case, this position was met with areas of strength by a large number of Whitney's companions and partners, including Chaka Khan, who demanded that Whitney couldn't have ever supported the party while likewise saying that to honor Whitney, the night would have been deferential. Furthermore, evidently, it was something contrary to that. Furthermore, knowing Whitney, I don't completely accept that she would have said the show should go on. She's the sort of lady who would agree to quit everything. I won't be there. A genuine recognition, could have been a more genuine, a more legitimate accolade from in my mind, as I would like to think would have been perhaps to assemble everyone, suppose a request, and we should have super and return home. In the interim, tales additionally began circling that Whitney might have experienced actual mischief before her passing. After confidential agent Paul Hubel asserted that Whitney had guard wounds on her body, other than that, few people inside media outlets, including Panther Right, claimed that Whitney's family saw proof of an attack on Whitney's body. Trust me, she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't simply bite the dust in a tub like she was being beat up. Another upsetting subtlety adding to all the hypotheses was a video that surfaced showing Whitney passing a secretive note to her protege, Cognac, during a meeting with Clive Davis, which occurred only 2 days before Whitney's demise. "I recognized every one of you. Most ladies? Come and make proper acquaintance, since this video fuels hypotheses about whether Whitney knew about the looming risk or attempted to caution Cognac about Clive." Moreover, fans expressed distress with the media's attention on Whitney's substance use, while apparently disregarding the bigger issues. A portion of these bigger issues are claims of SA by Dee Warwick, the profit Whitney acquired for Clive Davis and her home after her passing, as well as the way that Whitney Houston evidently pursued Whitney's justly obvious companion, Robin Crawford, so after Robin as of late ended her quietness and inferred that both she and Whitney were unaware of how vile the music business is, fans have reignited the discussion encompassing the reputed Hollywood penances, and many are finding fault with Whitney's loved ones. One fan remarked on Robin's meeting, saying, "This is so horrendous." The main individual who truly adored Whitney was Robin.